There are so many people in this world, literally 8 billion, out of which 5 billion are on social media. If we want to maximize the chances of winning the game of attention in this giant world full of so many people, you must learn how to dance with the algorithm, especially if you are running a business on social media. This book is Hook Point by Kane, and it teaches how to stand out in a 3-second world. Dr. Jillian Nee from the Social Intelligence Lab, who is the UK's first doctor of social media, sent me this book all the way from Scotland to review it. She has also sent me a bunch of questions to answer, so here we go.
Why did you choose this book?
I enjoy reading the contents of any random book that crosses my path. And the penultimate chapter of this book is titled How to Get Scarlett Johansson to Eat Hot Wings with You. Basically, it talks about how to infiltrate celebrity circles and maybe get invited to their Ice White Shirt parties. Then I read about its author Brendan Kane, and I found out that he has been reverse engineering the virality on social media ever since its inception from MySpace days. In doing so, he has found the formula to capture the attention of your audience and have meaningful connections with them. Meaningful connection is the key word here, because if your goal is to just increase the number of followers on social media, the best way to do that is to hold some popular person hostage and tell everyone to pull out their phones and follow you. Then even the cops would follow you.
Was this enjoyable to read? How easy was it to understand?
This is not a book that you can take out for a hike and enjoy amidst nature. I mean, you can do it if you want to, but you won't get the complete value out of this book. To really grasp all the examples it throws at you, you need to access the internet. And trust me, there are loads of examples. So instead of juggling between your book and some other device to type in URLs, it's better to read it in ebook format on your laptop or tablet so that you can directly click on the links and watch videos that he's referencing throughout the book. Other than that, it's a breeze to read.
What did you like about it?
In this book, he has cracked open the algorithm of social media, which often appears as a black box, but it isn't. For social listeners, the methods mentioned in this book can enable them to identify what post has the potential to go viral before it actually goes viral. And beyond quantitative metrics like views, engagement, length of the video, what time of the day the post has been made, and all, you also get to understand the qualitative metrics of any post, like pacing, tonality, what's happening in the first 3 seconds, background, thumbnail, title, caption, hashtags, meme card, intimacy in your framing, personality type from the process communication model, and so on and so on. The book stresses the importance of deeply understanding the audience's needs, pain points, and desires through the process communication model. The book encourages staying culturally aware and ahead of trends to predict the new next. It implores social listeners to identify emerging trends, memes, and cultural shifts. The book suggests using search data from platforms like Reddit, Google, and YouTube to uncover popular topics, trends, and conversations happening within the industry or around the brand.
Is there anything you didn't like about it?
It's obvious that this book's hook point is a hook point for Brendan Kane to gain more clout and exposure to people who would like to partner with him. Every time there is a mention of Brendan offering private sessions on any subject, it feels like the book is a trailer. And this kind of detachment disrupts the flow of the book. Instead, he should have remembered the adage he mentioned in the book: people love to buy, but hate to be sold to. Therefore, rather than mentioning it in every chapter, he could have included a message only at the beginning or end of the book, inviting readers to reach out for private sessions if they need help on any of the subjects. Also, this book was published in 2020, and I wouldn't label some of the concepts outlined in this book as outdated per se, but they have become quite popular lately. They have been copied so many times that these concepts have become less unique and therefore less effective. However, the book does a good job of emphasizing the need to constantly evolve and innovate to stay on top of this super dynamic game. All in all, the concepts in this book are nothing revolutionary. People have shared similar advice in the past, but Brendan's methods stand out because of how succinct and encapsulated they are.
How has this book impacted you?
I have learned, unlearned, relearned a few things. For instance, one of the greatest thinkers, Kevin Kelly, famously talked about the idea of 1,000 true fans, based on which Jack Conte from Pompous founded Patreon. Platforms like OnlyFans were also built on a similar philosophy. But Brendan Kane suggests that having a large audience size opens doors to opportunities, even if they are not all hardcore fans. Because the opportunities it could unlock could be like brand deals or media appearances, which can ultimately accelerate the path to finding true dedicated fans.
What are the main takeaways?
I'm not going to share my takeaway. Get your own takeaway.
Would you recommend this book?
If you are still watching this video, then clearly you are interested in this topic. And I think you should read this book. If you're not watching, then, well, you're not here. So it doesn't matter what I say to you. Even addressing you as you is a paradox in itself.
Rating out of 10?
I don't believe in assigning numbers to something subjective. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, find something that's for you. On that note, I hope you all find something that's for you.